Hey, what is going on YouTube? It is your boy Tropical NHL back at it again for a brand new YouTube video. Today we're going to be talking about the Montreal Canadiens and a trade rumor that respawned again after the New York Rangers elimination. And you know, we already talked about it during the season, and it's surrounding Alexis Lafreniere. Could the Montreal Canadiens be tempted to make a Kirby Dach type of move with Alexis Lafreniere and bringing him home with the Montreal Canadiens? That would be interesting. That would really be interesting. And I'm sure that Can't Hughes is probably going to look at this. Jeff Gorton knows Lafreniere pretty well. He was with the New York Rangers organization. So, yeah, there's a lot of possibilities that the Canadiens could look at this, and that would be a great move in my opinion. But before getting into the details of the video and my opinion on this topic, I invite you guys to subscribe if you haven't already. We're trying to get to 5K subscribers before the summer. 21st of June, that's the date. And since 75% of people watching the videos aren't subscribed, I think it's obtainable. So if you want daily NHL and Habs videos like this one, I strongly suggest you to subscribe and turn on post notification as well as the like button. Let's try and get 100 likes on this video. That would be amazing. So yeah, Alexis Lafreniere, first overall pick in the 2020 NHL Anthony draft. He was known to be a generational talent at that moment. People compared him to Sidney Crosby. He killed absolutely all the teams he played against at the World Juniors Hockey Championship, leading Canada to a gold medal, and he was really the consensus first overall pick in that year. When you look at it now, Team Stützle is looking like the better player, and he probably will be the better player overall in their career, but it's too soon to give up on Alexis Lafreniere. He's only 21 years old. He got some pretty decent statistics this year, nothing too impressive, but we've seen some progression in him. Yes, in the playoffs, he was absolutely terrible, getting like 0 points, 0 shots, 0% face-off win, 0% everything. And yes, he's been disappointing. Like, people expected this guy to have a point per game in his first year, so it's normal for Rangers fans to be disappointed. But yes, he still has the potential to be something great in the National Hockey League. And I mean, the New York Rangers haven't really used him properly, in my opinion. Lafreniere is an offensive talent. He is only an offensive player. He doesn't play defense that much. And for him to perform well, he needs to be on that first line playing with offensive players. He needs to be the main guy on the power play. He needs to have all those offensive opportunities that he is not necessarily getting with the New York Rangers since he got there. I mean, in his first 2 years, Gerard Gallant was not using him really well. He played him on the fourth line multiple times. Healthy scratched him multiple times, playing him with average players. And it's pretty fair. I mean, he has a lot of offensive superstars in front of Lafreniere with the Rangers, and with the trades they made at the trade deadline, it was even worse. Like, he had Trocheck, he had Panarin, Zibanejad, Kreider, Kane, Tarasenko, all of those guys in front of him. So for an offensive player like him, it's kind of hard to like get your name out there and get some points when you're kind of more in the defensive role on a third or fourth line. I mean, Alexis Lafreniere is not Barclay Goodrow. Like, Barclay Goodrow will perform good in those situations, but Lafreniere needs to be one of the main guys to succeed. I mean, you saw it in his first year in the World Juniors Hockey Championship. He only got 1 point in 6 games when he was playing on the fourth line. The year after, he was the main guy and he got 11 points in 5 games, which is a lot better. So yes, Alexis Lafreniere needs to be allowed to make reads. He needs to be allowed to be creative. He needs to get a lot of offensive opportunities on the power play and on the top 2 lines. Playing with guys like Nick Suzuki, Cole Caulfield, Juraj Slavkovsky, Kirby Dach, and friends would be one of the best things that could happen in his career, honestly. I think that the Canadiens could be down to make this type of move. I mean, they said openly that they would look at trading the Florida Panthers pick. I mean, the Florida Panthers, as I'm recording this video, are winning against the Maple Leafs. So I just hope that they don't get past the second round and we keep the 17th overall. Because with the 17th overall, making a little package, you definitely will be capable of trading for a guy like Alexis Lafreniere. I mean, his value is going downhill. Some people have already placed him in the bust spot. But Kirby Dach is the proof that at 21 years old, being a talented offensive player on a team that's not using you properly is not like locked as a bust. I mean, the Habs did it with Kirby Dach, and I think that Lafreniere could be doing the same next year if the Habs trade for him. I know Lafreniere's parent backs when people were saying the Habs could get a shot at Lafreniere at the draft during the pandemic and all of that, said that they didn't want their son to play for the Canadiens. But I mean, things have changed. He knows Jeff Gorton. Like, the management in Montreal is a lot different. I think that they protect the players a lot more. They let them be themselves. So yes, personally, if the Florida Panthers lose in the second round and the Habs get the 17th overall, I would definitely be open to make a package deal with that pick to trade up for Alexis Lafreniere in a move that could look a little bit like the move they did for Kirby Dach last year in last year's draft. I mean, Lafreniere still has the potential to be a point per game player, and if he's used in the right way, he has the potential to score a lot of goals. I mean, this year he had the 16 goals, 23 assists in 81 games for 39 points, which isn't bad. He's been progressing in his first year. He got 21 in his second, 31 in his third year, 39. So we can expect him to get 50 to 60 next year. And if he gets with the Canadiens, playing with Suzuki, playing with Caulfield, playing with Dach, playing with those guys, he would get a lot more opportunities to play his game in an offensive way. So yes, I'm open for that trade to happen, and I would be really, really happy. No, Alexis Lafreniere is not a bust, at least not yet. Don't give up on him. He still has room to improve, and I think that the best thing that could happen for him is to get traded out of New York, because if he stays there, he's going to become a bust, and nothing will ever change. That's my personal opinion. So yeah, let me know what you guys all think about this in the comments below. It's been your boy, Tropical NHL. Share, subscribe, leave a comment, leave a like, do anything as you want, and I'll see y'all later for another video. Have a nice rest of your day, and bye-bye.